The CEO of Nike, Caitlin Clark, has finally spoken out after being criticized for not promoting it. That's right. The Nike item Caitlin has now is the easiest one ever. Nike really thought they had achieved something when they put this out, but they have only strengthened their position by messing up with one of the biggest up-and-coming stars of our. I also think it was just released this morning before the show. We saw it. We're glad we did because everything we talked about, like the NBA's problems, is important. It's not fair or inclusive to have different kinds of people. What is wrong with this plan for race? What's wrong with this Black Queen's plans? So he made up a story about Nike and why they didn't want to use Caitlin Clark for their own game. I always thought that the contract she signed was a pretty good deal. I believed, wow, Caitlin Clark was born in Iowa. I started to say things like, hey man, after her junior year. In college sports, she's the big star. Then after seeing how well she did as a senior at Iowa, I started to think she would become the biggest sports star. In America, we've never seen anything like this before. This woman will be more popular, powerful, and inspiring than the guys. Since my fight with Tiger Woods, this hasn't happened. Since this was Caitlin's first season, Nike should have given her their own shoes. Instead, they put out a shirt with some tracks on it. As payment for her hard work, this woman only got a simple shirt. What a joke. It was said best by someone on Twitter. Just don't do what Nike and Caitlin Clark are telling you to do when it comes to advertising. After Caitlin's first season, Adidas was quick to praise her. What a great first season. Before Nike even spoke, Billie Jean King, a representative for Adidas, told Caitlin Clark how happy she was that she had won the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year award. Also, do you remember the day LeBron James made his NBA debut? Yes. He wore the famous LeBron shoes to the start of his first NBA game. Is that true? They promoted Clark for a year, but they still couldn't make her a signature shoe at the beginning of the year. In the end, Nike is marketing old goods by taking advantage of a marketing chance for a generation. What's the point of taking this form here? Does the money come from talking to people who know what they're talking about?